Hi everyone! Today I'm going to show you how to make Hong Kong style wonton noodles. Just because you're at home, it doesn't mean that you have to eat boring food, even if you're not a good cook. With a little bit of effort, you can make your own wontons and also homemade char siu that you can store in the freezer and take it out and enjoy a good meal that rivals that of your favorite wonton noodle seller when you get a craving for hawker delights. Even if you're a novice cook, it's not difficult to prepare your own wonton filling. All you need is some minced pork and a few pantry staples such as light soya sauce, sesame oil, ground white pepper, salt and sugar to marinate the meat. Corn flour and egg act as binders to keep the meat together. You'll want to let the meat marinate for about an hour before you proceed to wrap them. With a little bit of practice, anyone can wrap wontons. For each wonton, use about 1 teaspoon of minced pork filling. You can get the wrappers at the wet market or in the supermarket. I prefer the square ones as they are easier to wrap and the skins are thinner. Give a little twist and press down the top of the wontons once you're done wrapping them. The trick is to keep the wontons in the fridge overnight and let them hang out there before cooking them. This will help them keep their shape when you're boiling them. Boil the wontons for 6 minutes, and if you're cooking them directly from the freezer, give them about 7.5 minutes to fully cook through. And now for the exciting part of making your own char siu. This is very useful if you're on social media a lot out of boredom and you want to show off what you've been up to at home, cooking delicious things. Pierce the meat with a thin skewer so that the marinade can penetrate it. Again, we're using a few common kitchen seasoning items such as light soya sauce, dark soya sauce, oyster sauce, fermented soybean paste, Chinese rice wine if you have it, sugar, salt, and maltose. If you don't have maltose, you can substitute it with honey. For extra flavor, we're throwing in 3 minced garlic cloves. Stir the mixture until the maltose is well dissolved, then pour it over the meat. Marinate the meat for 3 hours. It's not necessary to marinate it overnight. Massage the meat so that the marinade gets right into it, and doing this also helps to tenderize the meat. Place the meat on a wire rack and you'll be roasting it at 180 degrees Celsius for about an hour and 15 minutes. In between the roasting, you'll want to baste the meat. The more often you do this, the tastier the meat will be. If you're thinking, nah, this takes too much work, too much time, and it looks like a lot of meat for one person or two persons to eat, well, the thing is, if you put in this effort this one time and make a batch of this, you can keep the excess char siu in the freezer. Then all you have to do is to defrost it, put it in the toaster oven and heat it up, and you're able to enjoy char siu right at home. Instead of instant noodles, I much prefer to have a packet of dried egg noodles on standby in my pantry. They are very convenient and easy to cook up. And also, it's not difficult to make your own seasoning with a few common items such as sesame oil, light soy sauce, and oyster sauce. These are also very easy to cook, just 3 minutes. So even if you're stuck at home for a while, it's not an excuse to eat poorly. You can still enjoy hawker-style delights right in the comfort of your own home, made by yourself. with a little bit of effort and imagination. Hope you enjoyed this recipe. For more ideas on what to cook and what to eat, go to the lifestyle section of tnp.sg.